Watch yourself, my handsome fish.
I can be quiet if you can. I can be quiet if you can.
Yeah, right away. What do you need? Good thinking.
That mural. That's the same headdress Theos wore.
Her face paint. You don't...
I am the Ranga of this tribe. and will not hesitate to send your soul through Tangaloa's maw if you threaten my people. Akira it has. Outsiders fill the archipelago, and the chosen of Ngati is a welcome sight, I say.
Akira, my thanks to you, dear Ranga, though I bring you no omens this day.
You have the gift of our hospitality during this audience. Do not abuse it.
But will our hospitality be returned?
Takehu, I say we have troubles enough without my people fighting over you.
Akira, just so. I will keep my hands to myself this time.
Outsiders do not come to Oreo Kuiki unless they want. Akira, a good reason. You are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves is allowed in the Deadfire? To buy and sell kith is the work of monsters. These slavers hunt the waters around Oreo Kuiki. Like cowards, they shy away from the deeper jungle. They steal my people from their fishing boats and sell them like pigs at auction. Where is Onikaza to stop them? Someone must teach them the meaning of Wahaki vengeance, I say. Could this be true? What say? If those parasites drew their final breaths, I would hear of it. While Onikaza plays at diplomacy, we are the spear in the guts of our enemies. I have come to expect troubling news from outsiders. Today is no different. Rawatayan warships circle Crookspur, and the cries of bondage carry across the waves like the song of injured gulls. I do not revoke the hospitality of the Wahaki, but I said...
Your Excellency, I come to warn your people. You must remove yourself. The timeline of the gods is not for mortals to understand. But even their patience shall wear thin, especially after this warning. Your people cling tightly to their history. But where are these designs among your arts? These places were not built by the Huana, but by an ancient people from a distant land. I have seen your murals, and I know that you will recognize this. It was my people who built these places, and now I come before you bearing their warning.
Why do you stare so?
I?
Yes? That's like what he told the Glanfathans. I bet he didn't expect they'd kill him for it.
Then the Wahaki are the painted masks. They've been serving the though not, it seems, in the way Theos intended.
People doing the wrong thing for the wrong reasons for thousands of years without even realizing it. Doesn't get more lead in the key than that.
From what you described, it certainly didn't seem that way. But I'll concede that Theos was wilier than most. Belief is a curious thing. Once, the Wahaki believed they were guarding themselves against the Ingwithans. Theos, yet over time, they became hostile toward all outsiders. Or who they'll be. It's not just that the Wahaki misread Theos' original message. It fundamentally changed them. They went from being a large and well-connected tribe to a much smaller one defined by isolation. You know me too well. I've been hunting the Leaden Key, trying to shape them into a force for good. Might I be to blame? Have I made a grievous mistake in getting involved?
When you put it that way, mine does sound like a rather flimsy excuse.
Perhaps it was naive to think I could reform a 2,000-year-old organization in a single lifetime. But it's worth it to try.
Thank you for your rousing show of confidence.
The strange thing is, this whole ordeal has given me some sympathy, but I can't imagine he thought he'd destroy an entire generation either. What I mean to say is, he thought he was doing the right thing. Even at the end. I worry things aren't so simple. At any rate, it will be a relief to move. It was always too comfortable to leave the hard decisions to others. I only wonder now what sort of decision you'll have to make when we finally confront Aethys. A reasonable point. Anyway, thank you.
No problem.
Come no closer, outsider.
I do not speak to outsiders without Ruasare's permission.
Ruasari expects you.
How may I help? Yes?
Well, they seem... Governor Clario seemed... I'd heard Deadfire had a pirate problem. Still, the only thing... The Hazanuis are rather... Perhaps that's not a bad thing. As a matter of fact, I did. I visited my father. Not well. Years of drinking have finally caught up with him. And time had worn down his edges. I used to see him as an iron tyrant. I simply came to realize that he was ultimately a weak man. I don't condone his violence, or his temper, but I do pity him for his failings. I don't know about that. I've simply come to... And my father, for all his effort. It may seem strange, but I find it easier to forgive my mother knew what he was like. And she spent most of my life away with her Thane. No, but I do hold her responsible. We were both liabilities to her. Her alcoholic husband and awakened, so she kept us both at a distance, where we couldn't damage her prospects. My father was steward to an earl in this. I think they must have loved... It was. I didn't witness the destruction of Cadnua. But if it was anything like what happened, is Aethys unconcerned at the destruction he causes? Either way, the implications are distressing. Encountering the Wahaki has forced me to face some uncomfortable truths.
Eh?
What do you want? None of your God's damn business. Nice of you to notice. I was a ruler beyond compare. Handsome, just, in truth, I don't know who I was. So far as I can remember, I've all a much better swordswoman than you, to start. She was an agent of Dunnard Row, at least for a while. Her name... Ugh.
Happy to oblige.
Hooey!
About time we took a breather. Tell me what's on your mind. Not a one. I never knew nothingness could feel more like no matter what and the crush of the souls I'd acquired. It's time I got about...
Yours to command, Captain. You have questions? Ngati spoke to leave her son guessing. What mother doesn't? You must be special indeed for Ngati to speak with words. Kara, but send her my fondest with...
Yeah? Hey, this brings back some... I'm a little worried about Al. I think the strain of the journey is getting to him. The old Aloth used to really like it when we made fun of him. He'd just stand there real quiet with his mouth sort of twitching and his eyes real big like he... But the new Aloth doesn't just sit and take it. It's like he's losing his sense of humor. No, not all of it. We went all the way through the Deerwood to stop them. Now Aloth, the lead and key. I don't need to tell you what they did. Just about everything. What do you suppose Aloth's been up to these last few years? And why do you suppose he's back here? I don't know. You telling me you don't have suspicions? He did, once. But, well... Sure. Hmm?
So help me God, I'll whoop the next one of you who takes aim at me.
Like that? This is futile. After him.
I am the Alpha Predator.
Let's do this. That's not very helpful.
Try, Fred.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Happy to oblige.
This I cannot do.
doing the job. I don't think so. After Lava will be on scene.
Never you mind that, miss. I'll land the next one.
Leave it to me.
You think you captain? Nem not better captain.
Let's go. Better try something else.
Happy to oblige.
Let's do this.
Yes, Captain.
Me and you are about to mix.
You see that?
This thing isn't doing the job.
Behold me, mother.
This is futile.
See on
Take
this.
Be on the seat.
Ixie on.
That's it.
Oh, good, I say.
It's not very helpful.
Yours to command, Captain. On a little.
Stuck over it again.
This thing isn't doing... Job. Lava beyond seek.
Worse than rough.
I shall be discreet.
Look at
I
this.
sense a predator in the water.
Why not?
Yours to command, Captain. Worth it. Worth it.
That's not very helpful. Lava beyond...
Let's do this. That must hurt.
Worse than rough.
Let's go.
At your service. Yes, Captain.
Quick, toss me something else.
Luthen.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Nice hit.
Hey.
Lava beyond seek.
Worse than rough.
Happy to oblige. I hear you.
Let's go.
Happy to oblige.
Sure.
Slippery as an eel.
Wait, look there. It's mine now.
You need something? Akira, it is no problem. You need something?
Like that? That's not very helpful.
Let's do this.
Why not?
I can be quiet if you can.
Indeed.
You must gather your party before venturing.
think I can pull that off.
I am the Alpha Predator.
You ask too much.
Hit me again and I'll hit you back. No can do. Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
That reads too much. What are you hiding, huh?
In spite of all your efforts, you are unable to overcome the terrible power of Andra's mortar. Your ship is overwhelmed, and you with it. As you sink into the depths, the din of the storm recedes above you. Soon, it is little more than a muffled rumble. The light reaches you. It is attached to a large anglerfish, its scales glittering in the darkness. The woman's singing, "Be still now. Forget your pain. Forget your struggle. Forget the rat